Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, now we working with something. Yeah, we doing. We good. We working with something. What's happening with everybody? It's your boy Cuddy J. It's the Kickback Network. Welcome back to another live stream tonight. Happy Hump Day, Hump Night, Wednesday night, middle of the week. Getting ready for the weekend. Getting ready for the weekend, man. Y'all tapped in last night. Of course, y'all seen I had a guest on last night. Had my homegirl, Catherine Wright, Catherine Wright, man, aka Cat. My homegirl tapped in last night, man. She wanted to jump on the podcast, or I say the YouTube channel, to tell her story about what she got going on in her life and past, present, and future. And she will be back on to finish telling you more stories about what's going on, keeping us updated. But I had to get back to the nitty gritty and get back to the chat line. Last night I didn't get a chance to chat with you guys because I was too, I was in tune to what she was saying, and that's what happens when you have a guest on the show. When we're doing a live stream, it's to give you guys a little bit more, give y'all another character to look at besides looking at me every night. I know I'm a little earlier than most people think or used to. I'm gonna wait till a little bit more people come in before I get the chat running. Before I get the running and gunning and talking. And tonight's topic tonight, the main topic, of course, we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. We all over the place like bird shit. Tonight's topic, it's gonna be, I'm sick and tired of the male and female gender war. I'm tired of the gender war and going on every day. You wake up, and it's not just on social media. It's everywhere you go. It's out in the public. It's always who stands up to who can do it the most or the best. At the workplace, it goes on. You really see it going on social media. We see it going on social media all the time. Everybody know when you wake up in the morning, if you're a Facebooker or you're pretty much not on TikTok. Sometime on TikTok, I'm not on TikTok that much, but if you're a Facebooker or somebody on Instagram, it's always a post you come across early in the morning with a female going at a male, or a male going at a female. It doesn't stop. It's like it's every day. You see sometimes you see the same female going at niggas every day, all day. And the first thing we say is men, we be like, damn, man, she always going off on niggas and shit. I wonder what's going on with her. She must be toxic. Now, it might be somebody that made her go off. So sometimes we be quick to judge a woman for going off with the, bashing early, every day, when it could be a nigga behind that, putting that wheel behind her back. Vice versa. Sometimes you see a nigga, he waking up all day. All he doing is bashing females. I'm getting sick and tired of the gender war. Appreciate you guys for tapping in to Kickback Network. It's your boy Cuddy J. Let's run them likes up, guys. Dixon Norman, Dixon your ass face, Dixon his ass. Kenneth, what it do, Kenneth? Appreciate the sub, Kenneth. Apollo Edits, what's happening with it? But man, I'm getting sick and tired of the gender war. It's like I know, like, it's funny. I get on Facebook because I get up in the morning. I get up in the morning, do my average thing. I get up, take me a shit. I get on my phone, I scroll down on Facebook and all that. But when I get on Facebook, it's like I'm not even down my timeline. 2 or 3 people, there's already a chick going off on a nigga or going off on niggas, period. Or just saying some shit, that's down in niggas. And then be the first one to say niggas are always on here down in bitches and shit like that. When we wake up in the morning and that's all we see is females going at niggas. And I see it, I ain't gonna no, there's some niggas that be doing it too though. There's some niggas that just they intention is to just down women. And not only that, they intention is to down black women. They love to go on Facebook and all these social media, these platforms, and all and down black women. And the black woman, they don't take heed to that real time when you down one black woman. You don't got to down every black woman to offend all the black women. If you all you gotta do is down one black woman, you're gonna make every black woman in the fucking world offended and mad. You don't gotta offend. You don't have to. I learned you can't say certain people are ugly or this, that, and the other about a female or black woman, because you're gonna offend the entire black woman community. I learned that. I learned it the hard way years ago. Me saying shit about certain black women, not because they were black, but just because I was saying what I had to say about them because what they doing and what they stood for. And I had so many black women at me, going at me, attacking me, until I had to set them straight. With some of them still be trying to attack me sometimes, subliminally. I'm a supreme leader. What it do, Johnny? Appreciate you guys for tapping into the Kickback Live tonight. Broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas. Appreciate you subscribe, ass hunters. You need to be having some crazy names for YouTube. For YouTube. What's your YouTube name, man? Ass hunter. This is wild ass shit. Candace Owens, what's happening with it? Shout out to the south side of North Korea. Okay. Okay. Y'all give me a minute, man. I don't mind rolling up on my live. Especially when it's gonna be my only one anyway. Tonight. Crazy fart. What's happening with it, man? Welcome to the chat line tonight, man. Good to see you, man. I hope everything good with you in life. Hope you had a good day today. It's your boy Cuddy J, man, the Kickback Live in Dallas, Texas. Tonight, guys, we're talking about how I am sick of the gender war that's been going on. Some of you guys might don't be familiar with this, or you don't see it going on because you're what you subscribe to, I guess, or who your people, the type of people that you have around you, or your timeline might not be like my timeline, or you might not come across the people that I come across. We walk in two different paths, and we walk to a different drum beat. So I know when I get I know when to bring up this topic when certain people get up in here. So anyway, man, happy y'all got on the channel tonight. Welcome to the channel. Kickback. I'll give you all right, 60. You said give you a random number? 60. What it do, Ryan Studios? Welcome to the chat line. Mike Jones. I'm gonna take 7 blink for you, homie. I don't get it, man. You know, hey, I don't know that type of language, man. You know, I'm a black guy. You know, I'm an older guy, man, from the hood. We don't talk that type of slang where I'm from. So, what that mean? What it do, Mike Jones? You got to talk my language for me. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak that language that I'm used to hearing. Silly Willie, what's happening? Silly Willie. That was up there. That was up there, Ryan Studios. Ryan Studios. That's what's happening. Appreciate the love there, Ryan. Much love, man. Much love. Much love. Let's get the likes up, guys. So they saying it's gonna be. So they saying it's supposed to freeze this weekend here out in Dallas, Texas. Everybody down here in Dallas, Texas, are freaking out every year around this time, around January and February, when the temperature get a little bit, you know, it drops down a little bit lower than normal. You know, December really didn't get this cold this past December. Normally, December started getting cold. It started getting cold around like mid-November, December, or early November. I mean, it's like we had a long ass summer. It finally just started. It started to get cold, but it's not really cold. But you know, the sun still be out in the daytime. You know, it don't really just make you like freezing cold. But this weekend they saying that shit supposed to go down. You know, and everybody flipping out. You know, going to the grocery store, buying all the shit out. You know, that way they won't have to worry about getting out and shit. You know, all that stupid shit. Good thing about it on my end, I'm off all weekend. Yeah, man, they saying that. I heard they say somebody said it's gonna be 3 inches of ice on the ground. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been living in Dallas for 22 years now. Every year I lived in Dallas, every year I live here in Dallas, it has snowed around January and February. Sometimes it snowed twice, sometimes it snowed once. We had a couple times it always ices up, but we're gonna get snow. Trust me, we get snow every year. It doesn't change. One time we had it snowed out during Super Bowl weekend, the year the Super Bowl was here. The year the Super Bowl was here, we snowed out. We thought it was gonna be a bomb ass Super Bowl. Matter of fact, the year before, All Star Weekend was in Dallas. The year before it was, but what it was, 2009, I think 2008, 2009. That was 2009 All Star Weekend. All Star Weekend. No, 2010. Um, here in Dallas, the whole weekend is snow, but the All Star Weekend went down like a motherfucker. It ain't slowed shit down. Let's run the lights up. What did they big? Hey, what they do? Big Blueberry Incorporation. Been a long time since I seen you, my boy. What's happening with it up? I see you down there, Big Blueberry. What's happening with it? I think I need to loosen this hat up, man. That shit right there. There we go. There we go. That motherfucker right there was on my, it was pressing the hell out of my head, boy. Like it had me in the headlock. My boy Blue, oh, so you say you got wrapped up with a girl you should have been with, man. Hey, salute to that, man. You know, getting the lady that you should have been with, man. That makes you happy. And shit, nigga can't do nothing but be happy for a motherfucker, man, when they get something that they like and that they want to be with. Cause we all got that person, man, that makes you a better person or make you feel better about yourself and make you go harder for everything that's around you, man. That's what you need in your corner, man. Somebody that you know that you've been supposed to have, and what type of shoe you're supposed to put on. Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Big Blue. Hey, at least you got into some shit that you shouldn't have been doing. Geese, I can't wait till it snows to give me an excuse to stay inside and watch TV and smoke. Right on, that's what I'm gonna do. I like that shit, sit in the house and just smoke weed while it's snowing and pouring down raining. The best days in the fucking world. So what you were doing? Shit, we got into drugs. Oh, y'all got into some drugs bad. I spent the week in a coma after my heart stopped. Oh, damn, nah, for real, cuz? On some real shit? Oh, man, sorry to hear that, man. Hell no. Hey, Ryan Studios, what part of the map you live in, man? Your wife said it's gonna be 20 to 12 degrees on Friday. What area of the United States you live in, or the map, I should say? Okay, I was wondering where you been, Big Blue, man. With shit, man. Happy you recovered, man. On some real shit, though. Damn, man, that's what's up. Oh yeah, Maryland in Murderland, Baltimore, Murderland. Shout out to Maryland in the building. Yeah, man, I know out there on that East Coast, man, it's gonna be getting cold up there. It's cold up there anyway already. It just take the right amount of rain and temperature to drop to make it snow. Going back to Arizona, that dry ass heat in Arizona, man. I was dating this chick out in Arizona, man. I used to fly to Phoenix about 3 times out the year, man. I was dating this chick, man. We had cut this shit off early last year, the year before last. We cut that shit off quick, man, because it was just on both of our ends, it's a waste of money. Not a waste of money, but it was too much money to be spent. And just the time, the flying, the long distance relationship wasn't something that I was trying to do. I thought I wanted to do it. I thought I could do it. And I was like, nah, hell no, nigga. Only celebrities can do some shit like that, nigga. You can fly out when you want to. Hell yeah. You broke your arm on a motorcycle accident. Man, what's up with everybody getting in these motorcycle accidents, man? The dude, white folks from Michigan, man, the white dude from Memphis, he passed away the other day, man, from a motorcycle accident. He was doing Say Cheese TV on YouTube. He had an interview on Say Cheese TV, Sean Cotton. He just passed away from a motorcycle accident, man. You guys, you be careful on the motorcycles, man. Do not donuts and milk. What's happening with it? What's happening with it? Donuts and milk. Welcome to the K-Back Network, man. It's your boy Cuddy J, the host, broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas. Word. Nah, ain't nothing gay on this channel right here, man. Nothing against you gay motherfuckers. But ain't no gay activity going on over here. So if you gay, you can keep your gay conversation to yourself. Cause this not the gay channel right here. Nothing against you gay people. But this is not the gay channel right here. You keep your gay conversation and gay comments to yourself. Or you can go to where the gay channel at. Where they got the gay people at. Ain't no gay people over here though. The host definitely not gay. How about that? Well, okay, bye then. Go get some donuts and milk somewhere. Go dip somewhere else then, you donut and milk eating motherfucker. Come in with that bullshit, disrespecting motherfucker. All right, that was up there, man. Yeah, man. You get yourself right, Big Blueberry, man. Appreciate you stopping by giving me the love, man. You take care of yourself, okay? Righteous. Do 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 do. Alex D44 said, "Are you a snitch, nigga? Snitch for what, nigga? The hell, I'm a snitch for? Fuck, I'm not out there in the street to be doing anything bad. And if I was out there, what the fuck I'm on a snitch for? You know what you're doing. If you get caught, nigga, do your time. That's how that shit go. It's that easy. You said if you took your time to sit up there and decide what you're gonna do, and it didn't go right for you, I mean, you sit up there and had enough time to think about taking your lick. Oh, righteous, man, most definitely, man. You keep it up. Yeah, man. They said it to be freezing up this weekend, but we'll see, man. Y'all seen that football game this past weekend? Indiana, man, they finally won the championship in football. Indiana is known for a basketball state. The Indiana Hoosiers and shit like that, you know. They finally did it in football, man. That's what's up. That Mendoza boy, he gonna be something. I think if he go to the Raiders, man, it might be, you know, quarterbacks don't do good when they go to teams like Cleveland and the Raiders and shit like that. It seems like. All right there, Ryan Studios, man. Appreciate you for subscribing, man. Much love, man. Hold it down, man. I'm gonna be on for a minute. Be about another hour and a half anyway. Ryder, what's up, Ryder Robler? There you go. Or are you family friendly? What type of question is that shit? Are you family friendly? What you mean by I'm family friendly? Mr. Yeater, what's happening with it? What it do, a dubious man? Cloud. A dubious, you back. Adobe is back. Back in the house. To get the lights going up, guys. I want to talk to a few people in here, man. If y'all want to, I sure hate your day suck, Taylor. I hate your day suck. Garbage man, 49 sucks. Okay. Pandora Box. Well, why you just now speaking Pandora Box and you're the only one on the stream? You should have said something earlier. How you doing today? I'm doing good. John Vacation, love you. What's good? What's happening with the John Vacation? What's happening with it, man? Appreciate you for showing love, man. What's going on with you guys tonight? Hope everybody having a good day, having a good night. Hope your week going well so far. It's the middle of the week. I hope y'all headed into a nice weekend. They say it's supposed to be freezing here in Dallas, Texas, but we'll see. I hope you having a good day too, Pandora Box. That's what's happening with it. Much love, much respect. Appreciate that, John, man, for hitting that sub button, man. Y'all feel free to hit that sub button, man. Subscribe, man. Hit that like button. Feel free to donate to the super chats. You also can donate gifts if you want to, man. All that shit counts. I appreciate all that. It's all flowers to me. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love the good spirit up in here. It's still kind of early, my live. There go my moderator right there, my number one moderator. Hey, big sister. How you doing? What's going down, Lisa? Glad you been here. Hey, that's cool. I'm cool with the sub there, Pandora. You don't gotta give no you don't gotta donate. I was speaking to everybody in general. That's good, Lisa. I'm doing great myself. Everything's great for me on my end. Getting ready for the weekend. Let's get the lights up, guys. We're doing well so far. We're in the first 30 minutes of the first quarter of the first hour, I should say. Well, we're in the first quarter of the show. So I'm happy to see the lights are going the way they're going. Let's get them up. We try to hit 25, 30 lights tonight. If we can do that. Tanisha said, I know your piss stinks. Yeah, it probably does. I probably had a couple Bud Ice, though. But I drink a lot of water, too, though. So throughout the day, it doesn't stink because I drink water all day. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink juice. I don't drink coffee or none of that bullshit. I just drink water, OJ when I'm having breakfast, and I drink a couple beers when I do my live on YouTube. So yeah, my piss probably stink after a couple of Bud Ice. Yeah, you're right. What do I think about the Celtics? I really haven't been paying attention to the Celtics, even in basketball in general. I've been looking at my team a little bit, but I know Jason Tatum. He was hurt from the last time I remember. I don't know if he's out there on the court yet, but I know if once he gets back healthy, they're gonna probably be something to reckon with. They get Porzingis out there to be healthy as well. But I don't really have no thoughts about the Celtics. I never thought about it. What I do want to talk about though tonight's subject though, just throw it out there though. We can talk about everything else too. I want to bring out. I want to know if I'm the only one sick and tired of the gender warring that's been going on. Male and female attacking each other every day, all day about anything they can think of about each other. it's starting to become, just like, and it's only I think in the black community because I don't see white people doing it. They just keep it 100. I don't see the Hispanic women waking up every morning shooting crosses at the Hispanic men. I don't see the Hispanic man getting up every morning shooting crosses at the Hispanic women. Same thing with the whites. But I do see us black people every morning. I wake up and every day I look at my timeline and maybe it's I don't know. But all I see, I'm talking about grown folks. It ain't just the young people. It's grown folks that are going at it with each other, antagonizing each other, calling each other out about little lame shit, about what men supposed to do and what women supposed to do and what they shouldn't supposed to be doing. All that type of shit like that, man. It's crazy. Riddle me this. I'm loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I'm a fraction of a population, but commit crimes. Who am I? Shit, a white Peckerwood ass white boy from West Virginia. A Peckerwood ass white boy from West Virginia that like moonshine. That's an easy ass answer there, Green Saber 96. He said, riddle me this. I'm loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I'm a fraction of the population, but I commit half the crimes. Who am I? You a Peckerwood white boy from West Virginia that like moonshine. Now, how you like that rhyme? I thought it was a Peckerwood white boy from West Virginia. My bad. Damn. Lisa, when they come with the disrespect, I'm gonna come with the disrespect too. I'm gonna be disrespectful along with the disrespectful thing going on around here. And even if he's joking, I'm joking at the same time too, but I'm joking back disrespectfully. Just like they are. I mean, they gotta find some place to exercise their prejudice and racism. They can't do it loud in the public around black people. They gotta do it on the keyboard or their telephone or where they can utilize their shit that they know. Cause they don't get a chance to say the words out in the public because they be afraid to. Oh, okay, yeah. I know you weren't worried about that Peckerwood ass nigga up there talking. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Lisa, I think we need to get along. We keep saying it though. Everybody keeps saying the same thing. We need to get along. And I even seen a woman, one of my home friend, not my lady friend, but one of my classmates that I grew up with had a nerve to say, well, at one time, saying we all need to love each other and stop, going at it with each other. And then about 2 weeks later, she talking shit and crazy about niggas. I'm like, come on, make your mind up. So that's what the problem started anyway. Motherfuckers, it's all good until the gun pointed at you. And you don't know how to, until we all know how to just know how to deal with the situation when it occur toward us or with us with somebody. We ain't gonna never get it right. We all can say what we will do and what we should do and what we need to do, but it's never done. Like I try my best. Like I when I post about women or just a particular woman or whatever, I try my best to say it in the best way. That way it won't seem like I'm like generalizing black women or women, period, or putting people in the box. I try to make this shit really directed to the person I'm talking to be honest. I really don't try to make it in a general way. I try to make it to the person I'm talking to directly without having to act at them. I do jokes. I don't I do joke. I post jokes about everything: white people, black people, niggas, bitches, women, guys, whoever. I mean, my shit just all comedy because I know it's entertainment. Uh, Everything on Facebook ain't all real, man. You know, on social media, period. You know, I put a couple of serious things on there, but you know, the things that I want people, you know, it's just good to be showcased. You know, like pictures and events. Even on here, I think on here people get to see who I am on my live. You get to see who I'm on YouTube. You get to see who I am, what type of person I am for real in real time. You know, in real life time. You know, this is not Facebook. You're not reading no fucking posts and picturing what type of nigga this is, typing this shit. You actually get the feel on this on me. You get the real deal of what's going on right now. I know you love me, Lisa. 85 cut dog, custom made T-tops, sitting on his tippy toes, make them feeds bop. I'd rather wear shell toes, fuck Reeboks. Got a fifty yak now, I'm headed to the weed spot. What's happening with an 85 cut? Up in this bitch, cuz. Welcome to the chat there, my boy Cut. What's happening with it, man? Good to see you, man. Much love and respect. I started early for you tonight, Cut. I said my boy Cut going up here. And did you guys enjoy the live last night, guys? I don't know if I didn't get a chance to tap in and talk with you guys last night on the chat because I was too tuned in to listening to my homegirl Catherine Cat Wright. Appreciate that, man. And and I'm trying to have more lives like that where I do interviews like that for people who can't come to Dallas, or I'm not trying to go with it yet. You know, it's the same thing I be telling these guys in the chat. You wanna come on the screen and just show who you are and talk your shit. They could bump the guns. Send me your fucking information so I can send a link to you, and you can hop on this bitch. You heard, man. Everything good with me, man. Everything nice, man. I'm always feeling good that week. I'm always feeling good that week that I'm off that weekend and the kids come over. So I'll be in a good mood throughout the whole week, you know, especially the last 3 days of the week. Cause I know it's almost here, you know. Tomorrow gonna be Thursday. I get that out the way, and then Friday, half a day at work, I'm scot free. 9:20 here, man. What's going on? Tonight's topic: I am sick and tired of the gender warring going on with black men and women. That's the title of the night, guys. That's the topic of the night. We're gonna be running around everywhere like we normally do, but that's the main topic tonight. Chime in on that topic if you want to. Keep it running. I know a lot of topics I bring up on here, man. We really don't never stick with them. We don't stick with them too long. Everybody say what they say about it. They got to say about it, and we leave it alone. So that's all I'm trying to. I'm just trying to get some different, statements. Read some different takes on what they feel about what I'm saying. I know everybody's tired of it. Everybody has that fatigue. If you somebody like me that you see that shit going on, I mean, like I said, I mean, some of y'all might don't be tapped into y'all social media or y'all timeline like I am, but I know I'm not the only one that's complaining or tired of this shit because I sat down with people. I've seen people make posts about it, saying the same thing I'm saying. So know I'm not the only one that's looking at what's going on. Is my live froze? Is the chat line froze up, man? What's going on? Icy Fox, what happened with it? Can I be a mod, please? You just can't come into the chat room want to be a mod. We don't even know who you are. You ain't even been tapping into the channel, man. We ain't even got the feel of your fucking personality, man. You don't even know who I am. I appreciate you for tapping in, though, but you talking about being a mod and shit right off top. Yeah, you know what? It's only certain people like that, Lisa. It's only certain. It ain't that many of us out there like that, Lisa, that don't bring the bad. That, like, put it like this. I don't put on the next woman what the last woman did, for one thing. And for one thing, I stay away from them traits that I seen the last woman had anyway. I meet a woman, and before I submit to that woman, or not, well, just say become locked in with that woman in a relationship, I'm gonna be aware of the traits that she have, and whether good or bad. And if it's like the person that I was with beforehand that I couldn't deal with, I'm not gonna get with the lady or stick around anyway. So I never do that anyway, though. I think most of the time, and it's from what I'm looking at, most of the time it's women is probably gonna think that you're just like the last guy that she was with. Once she sees something, or or she might don't even have to see anything. She might just have that fucking insecurity about herself where she think you might fuck up. So it's all good, Icy, man. I tell you what, like this, Icy. You tap in a little bit more, man. We get a little bit more familiar with you, who you are, man, and where you're from. Like, we don't even know where you're from, man. We don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're a female or a male, any of that, man. And you just want to be a moderator. You got to come in. We got to come. You got to fuck around and shit. I know you see my moderators on here. I got some more moderators. I got about like 10 other moderators. They just not all on here. They come in whenever I guess everybody will get a notification. I tell everybody, like, put it like this. It's really common sense. Let's say I'm a moderator for somebody. I'm for YouTube Live. And even though I might be subscribed, I might don't get a notification, right? I know I'm not gonna get a notification every time a video loaded up because I'm subscribed to a lot of channels anyway. I still don't get notifications when they load the video. So therefore I know there's a chance that I might don't get a notification. But at the same time, I have in my mind, damn, cuz normally, or she might go live around this time, or she normally go live around this time. Let me click on YouTube and see if they on there. Cause if you do, if you subscribe to me, I'm part of your algorithm. You're gonna see me on your YouTube line. So I'm saying it to say, just all you gotta do is just open your YouTube app up around about 9:30, 9 o'clock, 8:30, if you up 10 o'clock, just to see if I'm on. You never know. I might be running late. I might start it early. You never know. So yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to. If I want to catch somebody live, like this for example, the Star Report. Before I started doing live streams and shit on YouTube, I used to watch the Star Report live. I know the Star Report starts at 7 and he ends around by 10, sometime 11. And when I get out of work, sometime I got out of work, I be catching like half the middle part of it. But I started back over and catch the first beginning of it and catch up to the part where I started at. Just to get just to see what's going on. And now I get out so late, and now I do my live. I just watch the uploaded show instead of watching the live version, because I used to be in the chat line, I used to call in and all that shit. Now here I am doing my own shit. You right, hurt people do hurt people. And that's the thing, Lisa. People be afraid to walk away from relationships because another thing, a lot of people, they also don't want to, they invested in so much materialistic shit. It comes down to who's going to get ownership of what, and this, that, and the other. Who gets this, who gets that. You heard what Kat was talking about last night, how she was, when she went through her divorce, when she wasn't even married, when she went through a divorce and she had to find out, okay, who keeps this and who keep what. But we common law marriage here in Texas. Out here in Texas, let's say this. In Texas, men, you can be staying with you can be with a lady and y'all can be living together for 6 months. They're gonna call that common law marriage. That state of Texas. Yeah, Lisa, you right about that for some of us. But some people, man, I know some old people, but you said mature. You can be old as fuck and ain't mature. You said the right thing. You mature enough, you don't care about all that. You just want the thing about it, the whole point of the divorce is to be away from whoever you want to be disconnected with the person. That's the whole purpose of the divorce. Damn everything else. If you was to come to just not getting nothing, would you divorce that person? That's the question people need to ask. If you know you're not, let's just say you can't get nothing out of the divorce. Out of the divorce, you can't get nothing. Imagine you couldn't get nothing out of the divorce. Would people make a divorce? Would they file for divorce? Would the women file for divorce for one thing? Would the man get married? Well, will more men be married if that was the case? How about that? Another question. Makes you think, huh? Yeah. That sounds like some real shit right there, Cut. You know, Cut said when he got divorced, he just wanted to keep the house and the cars. That's all. I mean, that's all the nigga want anyway, though. I'm gonna deck this bitch out like I want it anyway. You can get all the furniture out this shit. You can get all the fucking the TVs, whatever you need out here. I'm gonna furnish this bitch, make it the man way, the bachelor way. I might change the painting of the house when you leave. The inside wall, the outside painting, all of that. Yeah, and most definitely, if you had the house before you got with her, you moved her into the crib. Hell no, you definitely can't get the crib. We ain't got it there. I just added you to the lease. No, you definitely can't get the crib. You gotta go. You see, I sure did paint it over. Righteous. Hell yeah, as you should. Change the whole effect. You don't want to see the. You want to make it look like everything that used to be up in there, make it look different. She just say she left it all behind when she divorced. Started all over. At least that's some good ass shit right there though. Cause when you leave behind and start all over, and from the drop, it makes you stronger. You know what I'm saying? Starting all over and shit from scratch. You come back stronger than ever, man. You be so fucking focused and pure. Nothing can fuck with you. Nothing can fuck with you. Like y'all be like motherfucker be laughing at that motherfucker. All they got in their crib is a air mattress and probably a love seat. They got their TV still sitting on their TV probably be on the stand, but they don't got that much furniture yet. They starting over here. Shit, I know a bunch of. I've started over. Shit, since I've been here in Texas in my last 22 years of my life. I'm 48. I've started over 3 times. For stretch. And one time I started over when I came home from prison. Only thing about starting over when I came home from prison, it was different because I still had my furniture in the storage. I had furniture still. So when I say started over, I started over when that was one time. Before I went to prison, I started over. 2008, I started over. I started over when me and my son mom had split up 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I started over from scratch. And then I started over again 3 years ago. After I finished my other relationship from scratch. All I brought from that relationship right there is dining room table, a couple pictures and shit, TV, recliner, a couple, bar stools. Everything else I had to buy over bed, couch. I had, of course, this rug. I always had this. I had to go buy dishes, pots and pans, all that shit like that to buy that shit over. Wow, huh? But it was up, Lisa, right there. You wanted your freedom. And get what? That shit, that's all the motherfucker want. Like, I think that what it was with me in my last relationship, and not with the one. When I say my last relationship, I'm not gonna count that last little fling I was on this past over the last month ago. I'm not gonna count that as a relationship though, because the water didn't run deep enough for it. I me to just say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna tag that as a relationship. I'm gonna just say we dated, and I really wasn't in tune with it. But anyway, before that, I was with a lady for 3 years. But I've been single for 2, 3 years. And all I wanted, I didn't care how that shit ended, man. I didn't care if she was gonna go tell every fucking person in the world all the crazy shit, anything bad about me that she could make up, whatever, anything. I just wanted out of the relationship. I wanted to be single again. I think she kind of made me not want to just be in a relationship like that. I think she the reason why I never probably move in with a lady or a lady. I don't want a lady moving in with me. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep my spot. You stay in your spot. She been in jail 27 years. That was up, 85. He didn't want divorce. He didn't want a divorce. That's crazy. Why a nigga don't be like when a woman? That's stupid. When a woman files for divorce, a nigga don't. A nigga, you gotta accept that. When a woman says she don't want to be with you, nigga, how you gonna fight for the divorce back, nigga? She don't want. So you want to fight for a divorce back? She for somebody don't love you no more. You want to be with somebody that don't want to be with you no more. You have to fight for that shit, nigga. You crazy, nigga. It's plain and simple. The woman don't want to be with you no more, and you want to fight for this shit, nigga. Spend money, nigga. Now let that shit go, nigga. Now you whip, nigga. What it be though? These niggas they don't be wanting to see. They don't be wanting to. They don't. They hate to see a woman go to the next nigga, especially after they build longevity up with this person, history and all this shit. Then they gonna have in their mind of the next nigga doing what they should do. Or what she should do with you, she doing it with the next nigga probably better. You know, or what she was letting you do to her, she letting that nigga do it to her even more. Shit crazy, man. She was and she is crazy. He say still crazy. Yeah, man. I guess, man, you can for real though, cuz on everything. For real, I mean every word. That's why I don't know. I don't know. You put the voices in the same. Well, I guess shit. You get with a chick, you get a pregnant and shit, and the relationship don't go right. I guess that's just like I guess that's equivalent to getting married and getting divorced. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna lose some money behind the situation. And you end up having to split shit. You know what I'm saying? And go through all these allegations and shit and sign deal, go by follow rules and shit. Like, yeah, it end up being like that anyway. So I guess you could say I've been divorced 3 times. Not really though, but I think you know what it. I think that it be the insecure niggas that be doing the abusing though. Like it be like no matter I ain't talking about how pretty boys they are. They could be light skinned with wavy hair and whatever. They can still have an insecurity about themselves because they have they might have everything that the dark skinned man probably won't, but he don't got nothing with the dark skinned guy have, or the nigga that's doing not even dark skinned nigga, he might don't he might ain't able to do with the athletic nigga or the nigga that knows how to have fun and got a good personality, and know how to hold a conversation with a woman, you know, know what to say, know what to do. He might don't have those characteristics. So he has an insecurity, And the ugly man has a bigger insecurity. So them be the ones that be manipulative and put their hands on women and they yell at women and all that shit like that. Them be the ones that be when you don't got when you know you on your good man and on your when you on your shit man when in a relationship, you don't be worried about nothing. You be so cool and relaxed. And it be to a point where you should be so cool and relaxed. With a woman, she'll be questioning you, nigga. She'll be like, nigga, are you getting some pussy from somewhere else, nigga? Just because you feel so like not bothered by nothing. You're not stressing, you not nothing ain't making you mad. So it'll make your lady short question you sometimes, Like to have a chill spirit. Like niggas to be fucking up and knowing they ain't doing what they supposed to be doing for their lady, they can become insecure in some way. And their insecurity, the only way to balance out their insecurity is abusing the woman they with. Straight up and down, cuz. He was extremely jealous for no reason. Yeah, he was jealous for no reason because he probably felt like he wasn't satisfied, more. And him having that feeling in his head made him feel like you probably was getting it from somebody else now. You just was around because you was around, and it really fucked his head up. And when his head was like, and him having it in his head, he probably couldn't even fuck you right because he thought somebody else was fucking you. Caramel skin. I know, I ain't never been married before, but I know relationships and no matter if you married or not, people's feelings don't never change. Your feelings are still the way you act, your emotions are still the same as they are if you're not married. Like you can still have them same emotions and feelings and all that other shit that comes with marriage that you do with not being married. The fact that you just married makes it just crazier. Damn, you didn't have a key to your own house? So yeah, you had this, yeah. That nigga, he said, yeah. He got Lisa torn with men. Or he probably had her torn with men for a while. A woman would go on that stage, man, where she don't even want to fuck with men. She just cause the nigga did herself, she don't understand. She just don't. Especially that's the older nigga that probably she been with most of her life. This nigga gets you when you 18, and you finally wake up when you're 35 years old. Lord, this nigga fucked over me for 17 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lisa, did you have low self-esteem back then when you was younger? Cause when people young and shit, they be, they be naive, oblivious. They don't really know themselves. They don't know what they got to offer. They don't know what they're bringing. They not sure of themselves. So yeah, you gotta understand that 18 years old, Lisa probably was insecure about herself. Not insecure. She probably had a low self-esteem because not that she didn't think she was pretty enough. She probably her self-esteem probably had to do with bravery. She probably wasn't able to. She didn't know how to speak up or stand up for herself, or she probably was just greenhorn to the fact of what was going on. It could be a lot of shit. She was just trying to be, she was submitting. She was just being a lady. She was taught the old school way, and she didn't want to be the one like she didn't want to be like them. Back in the day, they called the girls. Back in the day, they weren't called chicken heads. Lisa, on school days, what them light skinned girl called the dark skinned girl? What it do, Landon, man? Appreciate the donation, Landon. Appreciate that. A jigaboo. See, back then you had the jigaboos. They're the ones that talk back to the guys back then. They weren't like the girls of today, but they talk back to the guys back then. It was some you had about like they just said like 1 out of 20 back then, 1 out of every 15, 20 woman, female, talk back to men. Nowadays, all these motherfuckers talk back to men. Back in the 70s and 80s, early 90s, chicks didn't really just go back at niggas like talking about it. They ain't talk back at niggas back then. Them chicks they started getting very feisty and very outspoken, like around about 2005, 2010. You know, probably a little earlier than that. Primo, what's happening with it? Let's get the lights up. I'm doing good, Primo. How you doing today, man? Hit that like button for your boy. How's everything going on in Primo's world? As well, you talk to me like you kind of slow or something. Are you a bot or something? You talking to me like you don't have no type of charisma, no soul, no feeling, like you some like a iRobot or some shit. Like you can tell Lisa has soul when she talk, or there's a feeling behind it. You don't have no feeling. It's like you like chicken just, well, you just like some flour on some chicken and they fry the shit and they put no seasoning on that shit. That's what you like. Like I feel like biting into that piece of chicken. It's like like tasting a big ass block of chalk. Kathy, what's happening with it from Chicago? Big shout out to Chicago. We got Kathy Whitson up in the building. Appreciate what's happening to the Kickback Live. Hit that like button for your boy. We trying to reach 25 likes tonight. Tapping in from the Midwest in the Windy City. Let's get the lights up. Damn, oh, I didn't even know you snuck up in here tonight, man. What's happening with it, oh? What's going down with the school? Lisa out there, y'all. I think Lisa. I'm saying Lisa because Lisa, she see what I be cooking a lot. I think I'm gonna cook some pot roast. I'm gonna cook a roast Saturday with broccoli and mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Gravy. And then Sunday, just because it's football Sunday, I'm gonna throw some ribs on. I'm gonna throw some ribs on the grill. And my friend, she laughing at me. She said, "You always want to grill some shit." She said, "Don't be out there no motherfucking goddamn cold grilling no fucking ribs." She said, "Ain't no ribs worth being out there in the type of weather that's gonna be going on this weekend." I bust out laughing. But I know Dallas, it's not gonna be that cold. I mean, not that cold enough for me to not grill anyway, though, because there has been plenty of times that I grill when it's like 45 degrees, 35 degrees outside, drizzling with rain. Where's Sunday at? I ain't see Sunday up in here. Damn, where's Sunday snuck up in here? What else, Sunday? Damn, everybody's sneaking up in here. I ain't even know Sunday was in here. What else, Sunday? I ain't know you was up in here Sunday. How long you been tapped into the live, girl? What's up with it? You missed a great live last night. I had a guest on the show. Everything good. You missed it last night. I had a good guest on the show last night. You might want to go run it back. Okay, that was happening with it. Yeah, I had a guest last night. I was looking forward for you being on because you probably would have liked what's going on last night. You would have loved tuning in last night. I had a guest on the show, Catherine Cat Wright, my homegirl for 18 years. She tapped in with the run of her life stories and stories that she got going on now, past, and future. All that shit. T-Rex Production, my homie, what's happening with you, man? I see you, man. I wonder what you been up to, man. Good to see you, that T-Rex. That's, that's my neighbor right there, T-Rex. That's my neighbor right there. Keep it 100 with you. Y'all just running likes up, though, man. I'm at 20 likes. I'm doing good. Yeah, check it out later. I just wanted to let you know, I was looking forward to you being on last night. I just knew you would have enjoyed it last night though, but you can always go back and watch it. I show very entertaining, very informative. That was up with the T-Rex. That's cool, Sunday. Hell, see, you tapped in, you showing love. You doing better than most moderators. Hey, at least you tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Even when you just for a bit, you got common sense. You be like, oh damn, cut, he going live right now. Let me go speak to him just for a minute without the notification. Mm-hmm. My crazy ass looking for the lighter right here in front of my face right here. That's crazy, right? What you laughing at, Sunday? Don't be don't be laughing at me coughing. That's what's up there, T-Rex. What it do, Abigail and Ava? Abigail and Ava, what's happening with it? What's good with you? I think I remember you guys. I think I remember you girls. Oh, there's just one. Abby and Ava. I think I remember. Okay. I'm doing good. You last good at lighter. Yeah. You see me reach. Hey, you see me how I was reaching in my pockets. I'm trying to find the blunt. I'm reaching in my pocket the whole time. The lighter right here. Abigail, Ava said I'm older now. What the hell that supposed to mean? Motherfucker just come in and said I'm older now. I'm like, what the? Okay. I hope the year went by. Shit, you should be older. Yeah. Well, how old are you anyway? You on this channel? What the fuck? Shit. $17. Man, y'all get out the shit. Oh yeah, man, I'm my shit. Come on now. Y'all can't even. You're supposed to be on my channel. I said it where minors cannot be on my channel. You must got your mom's phone in your hand or something. But we will block the hell out of your ass. She said this is my shit. But you 17 though. I don't know, man. She said $30. This is a grown folks channel, you know. We talk about shit your mama and them don't talk about around you. You have a 16 Pro. What the fuck that shit supposed to do? What the hell that got to do with it? There you go. Yeah, man. What y'all got planned for the weekend, by the way? This is almost getting. What you guys got planned out? They say it's supposed to be freezing here out in Dallas, Texas. They say it's supposed to get cold and the temperature gonna drop and it might snow. They got all these Dallas, Texas people all scared and spooked, saying they got to go to the grocery store, go buy all the toilet paper and all the other bullshit, firewood and all that shit, make the lines longer at the self checkout, all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. She said she's out. She can come back when she's 21. For real though, word the mother. Word the mother. Yeah, we ain't talking about for trading, little young motherfucker. Yeah, you know what they say, you know, like I told him, like I said earlier, right? I've been living in Dallas 22 years. It snows every year around January or February, sometimes twice. And sometimes it'll do it in January, we'll get it again in February. We might get ice one time and snow the next time, or vice versa. Snow one time, we gonna get it. We already know it's gonna come. I'm looking forward to it. We gonna have them days where we all got to miss a day or two out of work. Yeah, I mean, I already knowing that shit coming. It happened last year. It happened the year before that. It happened the year before that. We go on them days where we missed a couple days. And then the third day the sun come out and start melting everything, and everybody from the streets, the streets are clear. You can ride on them. I tell people all the time, you can drive on snow, you stupid motherfucker. It's ice you can't drive on. Today I'm gonna work and work and work, but we need to eat. I know that's right. I'm finna empty out. I gotta go check my moderator list again and see who hasn't been on in a while. So I can go ahead and take them off. I'm about to clear that little list off. Cause I'm looking for new moderators, man. Cause you know what? I know one thing about moderators. Moderators are like drummers. You're not gonna have them forever. You know, I look at every 4 months. I'm gonna always probably have new moderators, a new branch of new moderators, and the only ones that are still here are the originals. Leo, O, Lisa, Don Juan, 85 cut. Everybody else, they're the only ones that been here since I started this live. Them the originals. I don't see them going nowhere no time soon. If so, they'll let me know. But I know every 3 months I'm always changing up my moderators, the new list of moderators. I'm trying to find me some moderators that are going to at least be around for the next 6 to 12 months. Because this channel's only going to get better and better, guys. Trust me. The channel only gets better and better. I only get better and better. It's gonna be more stuff to look at on here. The production gonna get better too because I got other videos. It's not just about this live. I got y'all are also moderators on my other videos too on my podcast. Y'all are able to control the comments that goes on those videos as well. So I know, like I said, Lisa, 85 cut, Leo the Great, Don Juan, and O, and Jake Smith been for a while too. I don't know when Jake been on for. Jake probably been on since June. Jake, he's a big D all in your face. Uh, he's been on for a while too. So those are the originals right there. They've been on for a while. Everybody else, they come and go. Even Virgo Queen, I gotta delete her again because she came in and she was on for a minute. She got in a relationship, which I understand. I deleted her off the shit, and when I deleted her off, she came back on for a minute. And she was on strong, on steady for about 3-4 days, and I ain't seen her in 2 months. So I'm probably going to delete her again off of there. I just don't need nobody taking up no space. You know, I'm not trying to hold nobody accountable for nothing either, though. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna be in or out. You either gonna be moderating or you're not gonna moderate. If you feel like you ain't gonna have time to be on the channel, no more. Let me know that way I can take you out take the tag away. That's simple. It's that easy. I'm not gonna dislike you no more. Or, either you, I'm not gonna dislike you. Period. I don't know you like that. So my thing is, I know I'm gonna have to keep on building moderators up until I know who my solid moderators are right now. I know who the ones that's solid, and not saying the new ones are not solid, but y'all ain't showed me nothing. Nobody ain't really just stuck around, you know. I know life goes on and life, you know, shit carries. So you might have some shit go on in life. I'm fortunate and thankful that the moderators that I have that been on since I started doing the live stream, I'm thankful and fortunate that they still on here. Lisa, Don Juan, Leo the Great, 85 Cut, Jake, aka Big D, all in your face. They was around this month. They was here when we want nobody. They was on my live when it was bumping hard, and then they was on my live every night when they want nobody but just moderators on my shit. Nah, Shredder, you great. Shredder, you good. Hey, Ryan Studios, welcome back, man. Shout out to Ryan Studios, man. He's a newcomer to the channel, man. He showed much love and respect tonight, man. I welcome him back, man. He came back to tap in. Now, Strunday, you good, lady. I hope Strunday, I hope you be around for another year too. I hope you stick around for another year too, Strunday. Welcome back, Ryan Studios. Ryan's he seems like a cool guy. He's tapping in from Maryland. Ryan Studios. Y'all say hi to Ryan. Tapping in from Maryland. Right on, right on. Anytime anybody want to go live on my channel with me, man, let me know. I'll send you the link to your email or your phone number, however you want me to give it to you. Oh, okay. I sure appreciate that, Strunday. I sure appreciate that. That's what's up right there. Salute to you, Strunday. I think Strunday in Dallas though. Strunday close to me. She 2 hours away east west. I like this shit. Where you at? I'm east west. Get your ass off. she used to she used to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Wondering what she get, and she say some shit like that to throw a nigga off. I'm 2 hours away from you, nigga. Where you at? East West. But it's true though, nigga. You ain't too hey. You can't be 2 hours away from me, East West. Hell no. Nah. You either East or you the West. One or two. Ain't no such thing. I don't want to hear you. You can't run that shit with me. You can't run that shit with me. Ain't no such thing. Talking about I gotta go get me a teeth cleaner, man, in the next 2 weeks though. On the real though. I'm gonna utilize the fuck out this dental insurance. Give me a teeth cleaner, man. I'm gonna get my shit cleaned about 3 times in 2 months. How many times I can. You know, I just drink coffee a lot and shit. And then smoking them cigarettes and shit like that. They put stains on your teeth. smoking period, but you know. That's right, Ryan. You right. That shit right there, tell you the fuck out. I'm east, but in the east side, in the west direction. Now you mean you? I mean so you west of me, but you on the east side of where you at. That's what you mean to say. You west of Dallas, but you're on the east side of where you at. Okay, so you might be in Abilene or some shit like that. You might be in Abilene, not too far from Fort Worth. You might be somewhere like that in that area, way up that way. Or what that is, with the Top Falls. You might be way up some shit like that. Those that seem like Lisa, she think I ain't caught that shit. I caught that shit. Talk about I'm east, but on the east side in the west direction. The fuck that thing? How the hell that shit sound? You can't rid of me like that. Your ass is you 2 hours west of me, which would probably be Abilene or Midland, Odessa, or probably Wichita Falls. It depends on what area, which kind of know what. But you on the east side of the town that you're in. I get it. You're right. I mean, you show this serious, yeah. You show this serious, motherfucker. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cuddy said, Lord. You ain't lying. You right. Every area does have a north, south, east, west. I'm just saying. You're west of me, but you're on the east side of the town you're in. I get it. That's why you're east west. I get it. You can't. I'm gonna take it that way. Or you or you the east of me, but you live on the west side of the town that you living in. That's all I can wake it up. You 2 hours east of me, I'm thinking you either in Marshall or Longview or Shreveport. Well, Shreveport's 2.5, 2 hours and 15 minutes. But I'm gonna take you that way. I hope you ain't east though. I hope you west. I hope you ain't close to Louisiana. I hope you don't have no type of Louisiana bone in you. In some kind of way, yeah, but you funny the motherfucker. You funny though. I do like your charisma. I do like the charisma. Yeah, it does sound like a magic with like trigonometry or some shit. She hit me with the trigonometry and shit like that. Talking about, um, talking about she said, I'm east west. Man, that was a nice one though. And where you located at? North south? North south, yeah, I'm north south. Which boy is from north south? Yeah, nigga, I'm from north south, nigga. Yeah. You funny, Shundy. Shundy funny as a motherfucker. Oh shit. Turned out to be a good live, I know that. Sometimes, it ain't even about the numbers. It's about the content, man. It's always, first of all, it's always about the content, man. I don't give a fuck about the numbers, though. But sometimes you can have the best episodes with the less views just because the content was bad. I had shows that did hella views, but the content wasn't bad. Vice versa. Especially when I interview somebody on my podcast. I be having them interviews where it be the best interview, man, it be a good guest, but the numbers don't do good because I get the algorithm ain't flow right. And I had them shows where I had a lame motherfucker, and nothing against them, but you know what I mean. And they do better numbers than the motherfucker that got more credentials. Ryan Studios say, I know where I'm at. I know that's right. That's my... Whoa. My neighbor been sitting out there about an hour, just playing music all night for about an hour. He probably smoked about like 7, 8, 9 cigarettes. These folks who got the Marlboro lights or whatever they call Marlboro something. I don't know. They some shit. The Marlboro blends. That's all you see is Marlboro blend package out there. I be having to go out there and clean up behind that little young nigga. He's Venezuelan though. He's from Venezuela. One thing I learned about them Venezuelans though, they're not good at keeping shit clean and organized. They're real messy and nasty. Nothing against the Venezuelans, but y'all are nasty though. Nah, I ain't trying to go fuck with Cuz. Cuz he a little young nigga anyway. He probably about 24 years old. It's him, his baby mom, their daughter, and her mom. Or probably his mom. I don't know if it's her mom or his mom. But they been my neighbors for probably about 5, 6 months. They nasty as fuck, They don't really keep shit clean. I be having to clean up and show him how to do shit. He sits out there and smokes his cigarettes in his chair and throw butts and shit on the ground. I brought out a little thing with some water in it and told him, say, man, like I don't smoke cigarettes no more. But when I did smoke cigarettes on the patio, I had this little thing where I kept the butts in with the water in it. That way I won't be having butts and shit all over the fucking premises, or patio, wherever my surroundings at. So I gave them that and made them understand, hey man, I don't like that shit. And they know I don't like that shit because they hear me out there cussing and shit while I'm sweeping and shit. I don't like leaving beer bottles and shit like that. Nah, man, don't look out, make our area look bad, man. For about 8, 9 months, man, I ain't had no neighbors, man, until they came over. And it always been clean. Even when I sit out there and grill and shit, I grill every other weekend. I grill, and I still keep it nice. I don't have nothing. I don't like that shit. So yeah. I learned that them motherfuckers are not clean, man. And I'm showing this nigga how to. I say, nigga, the dumpster right there, nigga. Why y'all taking y'all fucking trash can right there outside, nigga? the dumpster right there, nigga. You lazy ass young nigga. All right there, Ryan. Hold it down, man. Good night. I'll be tapping out pretty shortly, man. I learned y'all too though, and I don't be one. And this is what I wanted my, especially my moderators and my listeners. I learned too. Now that I'm monetized all the way, the reason why I was doing them 2 hour long stretches and 3 hour live streams is that way I can build my watch hours up. Now that I met the requirements of what I needed to be at to get where I needed to get. I don't have to do 2 hour live streams no more. And I know sometimes I might go over, I might be feeling myself. I might do a 2 hour live stream or a 3 hour live stream. So, well, I'm saying this to say, man, sometimes, I might just tap on for about an hour, an hour and a half. I don't got to do 2 hours no more. It might be 45 minutes just to talk with you guys, just to have some type of algorithm going and the flow flowing, some shows going. I could come with more content. I might give you 3 hours in one day, just because of what's going on in the streets, in the YouTube streets at that. But yeah, I don't want to just keep on having y'all up for 2 hours and shit no more, man. The reason why I'm still on right now though, because I feel like somebody else want to come in and tap on and say, hey, what's up, Like, I want to see what the moderators are gonna do. But I am gonna finish up in a minute though. I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer though, man. At least another 7 minutes, and I'm probably out this bitch. But I do appreciate you guys being on. Like I said, I'm not trying to put no timetable on how I'm gonna do my lives. I'm just letting you know. I don't have to do it. I was making sure I was doing 2 hour long lives. That way I can get my watch hours up to get to where I need to be at to be monetized. I don't have to do that no more because now I got ads on my show, and that's what I was doing the fucking long hours for, to get ads. I just got to get content. I just got to bring y'all content now, whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 1 hour. I just got to bring content. And that's what I failed to realize. I got to get back into the form. There was a time I used to do shorts all the time. Like I used to be doing shorts every day. And I don't know how I got out of not wanting to do it no more. Like I be trying to be consistent on doing shorts, where I think that's where I do good at. Now I do now YouTube. One thing YouTube does, whenever I do a live, YouTube always cuts a live highlight for me. Those live highlights you guys be seeing, I don't have nothing to do with that. That's what YouTube does. Now, some of those live highlights, I will click on them and listen and see what I'm talking about. And just to put a title on it, just to bring traffic to that live highlight. So, like after tonight, when this show right here loads up, YouTube is gonna pick a highlight out of this live on a part of the video where they think need to be put out there. It's on me if I want to, put a title on it to make it brighten out, or leave it as live highlight. But they have it in a short column, which most of my shorts do a lot of good numbers, the ones that I create myself. But the ones YouTube create for me, the only way they do numbers is when I put a title on. So, like I said, I'm gonna go back to doing my own creating shorts. That way I can get more traffic going in and put the algorithm on there too. Though I think that's a good way to make it, thinking of the algorithm too. Though when you put yourself in the shorts and shit a lot, it makes you part of the algorithm too. Though, because YouTube they give you that moment, man, where they'll give you 1,200 subscribers in 1 month. You're like, damn, I got a million subscribers, and then you go on that wave where you getting what 10 subscribers a week. You know what I'm saying? And be like, damn, man, why I ain't getting my subscribers? I was getting subscribers like a motherfucker, man. Now, shit, I ain't getting just off YouTube shorts. Not no more. Oh yeah, Sunday. See, now I do my pre-recorded shows. So you said I can do pre-recorded shows and make them live? Hello, you losing me right quick. Somebody slow down. I'm a little slow, Johnny. I'm a little slow, baby. I'm a little slow. You might have to show me. This is shit you gotta talk to me. I gotta hear this shit verbally or see it, you know. Just put it that way, darling. I gotta hear this shit verbally or see what you're talking about, to be honest with you, though. This where it comes in at. I feel like I'm reading science. So I gotta do the live premiere. now, now check this out right here. Now this is the only. Now this is the cons against that that weighs on me. Where you say I do the live premiere, I never know what time I'm gonna start the show because of my job. I don't know what time I'm gonna come home. Now I can easily say the live gonna start at 10 o'clock tonight because I know I'm gonna be home by 10 or before 10. But are you guys gonna be up to watch my live at 10? No. You know what? I'm gonna keep things the way they are. Like I said, I do 3 different shows on this channel. I do want y'all to know that. I know some of y'all do know this. This is just a live stream I do just to talk to you guys and to build a relationship with you guys. My other 2 shows are really my main shows. This just happened to be my main show over the course of the year because this is what got me monetized. Now I got to get back to my normal format, which is doing pre-recorded shows, which is Cuttercation, the Kickback Podcast Show, and the Kickback Chit Chat. I got to get back on that. Now, I do want to utilize my live stream for interviews for guests that's not able to travel to Dallas at the moment, or we're not able to set up an interview right at the moment because of the distance. Now I will use the live stream. I will do interviews on live stream on that matter. But I really like my interviews to be in pre-recorded form. We hanging out, we kicking it, we vibing. It's in real life time, and you know it's pre-recorded. You don't got to worry about watching what you're saying. You ain't got to be nervous. You know, yeah. That's what and when I do the Kickback Chit Chat. That's my other show I do. The live is just something that, I mean, I don't know if I need to go live more than I do pre-recorded shows, to do pre-recorded shows more than I go live. I don't know how this shit works, but I'm gonna figure this shit out. Like I figured all of it out. With Strundy, I'm gonna need you around me to help me out with this type of shit. I just can't. You can tell me this shit and type. You can type it to me all night. I'm gonna forget about this shit when I get off the line. I'm not gonna go back to my live chat to see what you're talking about. You're gonna have to hit me up, call me, give me your phone number or something, and talk to me through this. Talk to me and give me this. The only way I'm understand this shit. I swear to God, it's the only way I'm gonna understand this shit if I hear it the way I need to hear it. I mean, I get it too, though, Shirley. I'm just saying, I need to hear you tell. I'm not getting it. I see what you're saying, but in order for me to just understand it a better way, I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it, and I gotta see it too, because you probably be saying some shit that I probably be familiar with. I just don't know how to do it, and it's probably what I need you probably to show me how to do it. However you can. I ain't got hungry, y'all. I ain't got hungry, and I really enjoyed y'all tonight. You know, I really enjoyed y'all tonight. I enjoy y'all every night, really. But I really, like I was just telling y'all, without not trying to tell y'all, I don't really got to do no 2-hour segment no more. It was just another way of me saying, hey, y'all, we don't really got to be on here that long no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm getting hungry at that, and I had my fun with you guys, and I know I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna see y'all Friday or Saturday or Sunday because I'm off this weekend and the kids are coming over. I might tap in a little bit. Who knows? I know Sunday y'all will hear from me. Know that Sunday night y'all will be hearing from me, especially after the playoffs. See who's going to the Super Bowl. So yeah, y'all will be hearing me from that night. I want to say good night to everybody, all my moderators, all you super haters and all my moderators, trolls and super haters. I want to say good night to all y'all. Your boy Cuddy J, broadcasting live from Dallas, Texas, the Kid Back Network. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball, and I'm gonna holler at all of y'all. Manana, don't flip on that banana.